What is the MOQ?
1,000 pieces.
What type of color?
Yeah.
This one is from Malaysia. This is a stretch fabric. Because they already got some requirement from big company like North Face and company as well.
Did you know that Vietnam is the second largest exporter of garments worldwide, just surpassing Bangladesh and falling behind China? In today's video, we're going to discuss the dynamics in the textile industry, how the different countries are positioning themselves to attract more and more foreign direct investment and order from foreign buyers. We're going to discuss about Vietnam, Myanmar, Japan, and obviously China, and we're going to understand how things are going for this industry in 2025. Before we get into the topic of this video, we are moved to Asia, your go-to sourcing partner in Asia. We can support foreign buyers from understanding who are the right supplier, doing due diligence on their behalf, organizing factory tour, taking care of the entire scope of the production need with quality control. We also have a warehouse for mixed container consolidation. In Europe, we can act as a local team for our clients to ensure the sourcing and the development of their supply chain across Asia. So as we are today in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, to attend the VIATT, which is the Vietnam International Apparel, Textile and Garment Expo, let's get an understanding about the Vietnamese market. Vietnam is representing right now more than 7,000 companies, including manufacturers or textile mill factories across the country, representing more than 3 million workers spread out in its entire country from the north to the south. The US is Vietnam's biggest export market, with other key markets including Europe, Japan, and South Korea. As the textile and garment industry faces favorable market trends and new opportunities for free trade agreements, Vietnam aims to export 48 to 49 billion in textile by the end of 2025. Some of Vietnam's most popular textile export products include knitwear, leads among export product categories, which represent a significant portion of Vietnam's textile exports. Then we have woven apparel, also a major export category, contributing to the industry's diverse portfolio. And finally, footwear and bags. These products are among other significant export products, benefiting from Vietnam's competitive manufacturing capabilities. You may know that textile mills transform raw fibers into yarn through a process called spinning, where the fibers are drawn out and twisted together to create a continuous thread and yarn. Nowadays, Vietnam imports most of its fabrics from countries like China, Bangladesh, and India. Just to give you a perspective, major brands like Nike, Uniqlo, or Adidas are already having their manufacturing plant or sourcing from Vietnam. Nike itself has a significant share of its athletic footwear and apparel produced in the country. As of June 2024, Nike has 155 factories in Vietnam on its list of suppliers. Adidas depends a lot on Vietnamese factories as well, producing footwear and clothing, and the company operates in 17 factories in Vietnam, making it its primary sourcing country. Uniqlo, the Japanese clothing brand, is also working with 80 factories across Vietnam, employing approximately 240,000 workers, making the country one of its top manufacturers in Asia. So now hopefully you have a better understanding about the dynamics in the textile industry in 2024. Let's head to the fair to discuss with some key potential suppliers that are heading and gathering in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. You are a Chinese company?
I'm Hong Kong company, Vietnam company as well. We main office in Hong Kong,
Okay.
but we have factory in Hanoi and sell office in Ho Chi Minh City.
Do you have the factory?
Hanoi in Vietnam.
Most of the technical fabric imported.
Some is import from Taiwan, China, and ASEAN and Japan, different supply company as well. But right now, most of our sourcing we are fabric is from Vietnam.
Key markets that you export are?
US, Japan, Australia, and Europe.
What are the average MOQ?
1,000 pieces per color. For the some smaller quantity, we also welcome.
You do OEM? All the waving are done by minorities?
Cái hoa văn này thì của người Mông, cái này là của người Mông, người ta sẽ thêu, cái này thì là để sắc âm, nhưng những cái hoa văn này thì nó sẽ là hoa văn của người Thái, cái này là người Thái sẽ làm, cái này là thêu và dệt trên những cái hoa văn này.
What are the MOQ to buy?
Nhiều bọn chị thì làm thủ công nên là nếu mà số lượng lớn thì bọn chị cũng không dệt được theo kiểu số lượng rất là lớn, nhưng mà số lượng tối thiểu thì ví dụ như bọn chị sẽ dệt khoảng tầm một tháng bọn chị sẽ dệt khoảng tầm 100 đến 200 mét một tháng. Nếu mà em muốn làm mẫu thì có thể là tối thiểu khoảng tầm 30 mét là bọn chị có thể dệt cho bên em được.
Is there any minimum orders for this? And can this be totally personalized?
Đây là một cái khăn này thì bọn chị tối thiểu là 10 cái khăn này thì bọn chị sẽ lên được một cái khung. Đây là một cái khung này thì đây là một cái khung của bọn chị sẽ quấn được khoảng 10 cái tối thiểu. Còn cái xong bọn chị sẽ dài được khoảng tầm 5 mét trong một cái khung này. Có những cái mẫu thiết kế riêng của bên em, xong rồi lựa chọn cho bọn chị sẽ dệt theo cái mẫu thiết kế của em. Tuy nhiên thì nó sẽ vẫn là cái kỹ thuật dệt của bọn chị.
Because this is for export, can you provide the red invoice or no?
Bên chị xuất được cái hóa đơn gọi là hóa đơn bán lẻ, sẽ còn hóa đơn xuất khẩu thì bọn chị
An average price, let's say if we purchase 10 scarf like this, what is roughly the price?
thì cái dòng này nó đang rơi vào khoảng từ 5 đến 10 cái. Xong rồi như này có hai con này thì nó sẽ lâu hơn một chút thì mình phải thêu thì cái này nó sẽ khoảng tầm 650 cái này nó sẽ khoảng tầm 100.000. Như là một cái khăn này thì bọn chị sẽ dệt mất khoảng một ngày.
So this type of scarf can be sourced and made from Vietnam in the region of Nghệ An. And so it's going to be working with villages of minorities. And they can be doing one scarf like this per day. And the average price, if you are buying 10 pieces, will be around 500K, which means around $20 for this one. And this one that had embroidery will be around 650. So you need to add $5 on the top of the initial price. And they will be very flexible for test order and then very flexible to combine different fabrics together and then to create something that is very much tailor-made. And again, working with villages of artisans. So if that's something also you want to put into your storytelling or branding, that's definitely the good type of artisans that you can be connecting in such trade show to get something that is quite unique and very different from what you find elsewhere.
Yarn is quite big compared to others. Like we are in top 5 of the global markets.
For mills as well, to make the mills?
To make the yarn.
To make the yarn, yeah. To make the yarn.
And in Vietnam, we don't grow cotton. We import cotton and then export yarn.
So you say it's the top 5 into transforming the cotton into yarn in Vietnam?
In global, Vietnam among top 5.
Yeah. Global. Okay. For a company, you can help the factory to get the yarn.
They can contact Vicosa and then we will give them information about supplier. And we also have a directory, which means you can find main products and the address of all members within our association.
So in terms of MOQ, they have to buy, 1,000 or how does it work?
It depends. It depends on the factory and also about their order. If they have a lot of orders, they will refuse some small orders. But if they don't have that busy schedule, I think they take small order also.
Okay. MOQ wise?
MOQ 3,000, CQ 1,000.
Okay.
In Vietnam, maybe MOQ is 10,000 or something. This one is from Malaysia.
Malaysia?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a stretch fabric.
So your factory is in the north? Bac Ninh?
Yeah, my factory is not in Vietnam.
Okay. What is the MOQ?
1,000 pieces.
First type of color?
Yeah.
So very often it's mixed? You mix two fabrics? Or you can have
yes.
100%?
We can do 100%, but for example here, this one is 55%, but you can feel the texture. It's not very smooth.
55% and 45% cotton as well.
But this one we do with the polyester.
Polyester, okay.
Yeah. But you can feel the texture. It's not that smooth. So we don't tend to put many hemp.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for polyester, the usage is going to be a lot for furniture as well, right?
Yeah.
Handicraft type of furniture.
Yeah. So this company, they are Thai Graffita. They are mainly focused for the sustainable textile.
Okay.
That's why you can see many polyester fiber.
Yeah. Okay. And so for those type of products, the embroidery will be also made by minorities? Yeah. Okay.
They already got some requirement from big company like North Face and Patagonia as well.
Okay.
To start in the hemp production line.
Okay. On the price point perspective, how would you position Myanmar compared to India, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam?
Compared with the price, Myanmar is still very competitive. But because of geopolitical reasons, we didn't have much orders.
Yeah, okay. because of the current instability related to the politics. Myanmar is not yet at the stage where it's going to attract brands who are going to try to diversify to Myanmar due to a risk mitigation, right? And then in terms of the quality, how is it positioned? Myanmar compared to India, compared to Vietnam, do you have anything to share?
Because we mainly do that is for, like in the past we have the HMNs and the Primark from the UK. So they have a very strict quality standards. There is a standard for the quality assurance.
Okay.
But right now we are getting because most of the we like Chinese orders, so we need to flexible.
It's a lotus fabric like that.
Okay, lotus fabric. This one.
A little bit more expensive than cotton because it's very difficult to take the fibers from the lotus stems. It cannot be in mass production.
Through the discussions, hopefully to catch some good insight about all the different suppliers coming from different countries. Many of them are actually from China. So you see that spread of Chinese companies that are going in neighboring countries to source different fabrics, provide them different manufacturing countries and ensure their clients that they have risk mitigation. Here are some takeaways that we get from this trade show. The first thing is about the certificate, and you see that well-established company getting certificate like the Global Organic Textile Standard, aka GOTS, that ensures that textiles are made from organic fibers and meet environmental and social criteria are more and more popular. Also, the OECO-TEX certification that focuses on product safety, ensuring that textiles do not contain harmful chemicals. Obviously, the ISO 9001 ensuring consistent quality in the production processes was also well represented with WRAP certification, ensuring that products are manufactured under socially responsible conditions, and others such as Eco Passport, focusing on chemical used in textile production, as well as the REACH compliance, especially important if you want to distribute and sell to the European market. Now, regarding the MOQ in terms of diversification, if you want to start to look outside of China, you see through the different discussion that China will be the best if you are looking for small MOQ and tailored items. But there will be more and more going into the direction of offering suitable small test order to help new entrants into diversifying their supply chain. As an example, most of the manufacturers will be accepting from 1,000 to 3,000 pieces per color per design. This is the standard here, but obviously you have also small scale cut and sew workshop will be able to accept lower type of MOQ. You see also when I engage with the discussion with some artisans that are, for them, the MOQ was not necessarily a concerning problem, but it's going to be about the capacity. Are they able to meet export standard market and provide enough capacity if you place a large order that may be the differences? So as a wrap-up concerning this fair, I think it's interesting if you are coming to Asia at this time of the year to pass by, to discover numerous countries that are exhibiting the latest collection and can also share about the trends and the dynamics in their own country. You see some countries like Myanmar or Bangladesh losing position just because of the instability. So if you are looking for diversification and to start from scratch, you can also be looking for a country that is having enough capabilities, a supply chain that is robust and strong, and also political stability. And those factors are some key reasons why Vietnam is positioning itself as a good alternative outside of China. Now, if you want to manufacture garments in Asia, you can check below in the description. I will leave more details about our services. Feel free to send us an email, tell us your product specification, the country that you are aiming to target in terms of manufacturing, what will be also your requirement or standard that you are expecting. Provide us all those details so we can provide you a tailored action plan to start manufacturing in Asia. Hope you get a lot of insight for our sharing today and discussion we had with those exhibitors. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Down and I'ma get it right. Get on sight like